Good morning, everyone. Afternoon, evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning back in to another DOY Creations video. I am Jeanette, aka Sarayah. And before I get started, I always like to give glory, honor, and praise to the Most High Yah. Thank you guys for coming in, and I'll wait for you to get your notification. Good morning, Samantha. How are you today? Good morning, Jackie. How are you today? I'm going to go ahead and put my glasses on. And as a matter of fact, let me put my glasses on. How you ladies doing this morning? Let me put some hooks in these earrings so that they don't slide off. They are pretty large this morning. Okay, so let's try to get this day started. Let's throw that over there. I got my glasses. I'm trying to make sure that okay, there it is. I was trying to make sure that my glasses doesn't get caught up in my earrings. But how you ladies doing this morning? How is the weather where you all are at? I think we're going to have some really nice weather here in Chicago. I think it's going to be around about in the 80s today, which is beautiful weather. All right, so what's going on with my earring? I like making these because they slide in and out, but yet they look a little funny. But anyway, guys, I got me some coffee right here. So I got my coffee. This is like my second cup. I don't know. This feels like it wants to come out. And I do have some water on deck. And I have this crochet yarn because I'm still making the hats for homeless. So I am going to be working on, so you get my lineup. It's going to be nice weather today, like in the 80s, and coffee and water on deck. And I'm going to work on my hat, guys. I got a lot of hats that I'm trying to make because I actually have now 2 different organizations where I'm going to, okay, I'm going to take this earring off. It just feels like it's going to slide right out of my nose. I'm going to be actually making hats for 2 different organizations. So I'm excited about that. I have not cranked up my knitting machine right now. I'm just crocheting the hats. I created a tote, not a tote, but a bin where I'm grabbing the yarns where I'm going to be using for these hats. So that is how my day is lining up. Not sure how long I'm going to be on today. It depends on you guys. It all depends, y'all. I'm going with the flow. And let me know when my camera start messing up. I'm just over this, this internet. Oh, it's pretty cool here in California. So I am still in bed, bundled up. Keep it cool. It's cool in California. Now that is a surprise. I actually got the fan on, but I got the fan down low because I'm going to get my own personal summer here. So I do have it on. I'm glad it's not loud or anything. Hey, good morning, Dark Skies. How are you today? She said, good morning, Jeanette. How are you? I am doing well. I'm about to add fringes to a shawl. That is going to be pretty. I've been seeing that a lot. I'm not a big fan. I love shawls, and I love fringes on shawls. I have not really made it that way, trying to cut them up and make sure that, they look all uniformed and all that good stuff. So cool beans. I'm just going to be working on these hats. And I feel like while I'm here on the live chat that I can at least finish this one. I always get start 2 hats at the same time. This one here, I finished one, and out of that skein came this hat right here, but I ran out of yarn. And so what I need to do is because I only had 1 skein of this yarn right here, so either I'm going to add brown or black or just finish it off with another color. that will actually complement this hat right here. So I don't have any other color, so I probably just end it in black. I don't know. My crochet nook, good morning. How are you? You said me neither, but it's for my sister and she asked me to add fringes. Yeah. Fringes is one of those type of things, it's a hit or miss with me. Sometimes I can really get them down pack, and other times I just don't do a good job. And I'll be seeing some people projects, they have the really long fringes. I'll be like, do people know the work that comes in with making fringes or adding fringes to a project? It is a lot of work. It's the most simplest thing, but it's the most work that you got to do. Just in the morning, I'm sure it's going to be hot. And okay. It's going to get hot by noon. My crochet nook, you said great. I'm so glad you are doing great. That is great that you're doing great. I actually can turn down this fan. I got it on number 2, but I actually can put it in number 1 because it's not hot. It's just pleasant. It's very pleasant today. Sorry guys about the glare in my glasses. I noticed when I was watching a repeat or a replay, I'm like, oh, I cannot stand that glare, but it's there. I need it. I don't know so much I need it, but here's the thing. The thing about it is my camera started messing up, so I don't know. Hey, good morning, Gloria. How are you this morning? She said, good morning, Jeanette, and everyone in the chat. Gloria, how are you today? It is so good to see you. What's on the agenda for today, Gloria? What's on the agenda? Yeah, guys, it rained so hard last night. Usually I can sleep straight through rain, guys. If it rains, that's not a problem. I can sleep straight through it. So much where I didn't even realize it's even raining. But last night, I was so disturbed. Let me cut this fan down. I don't want to cut it off. I just need to cut it down. Just tone it down some. Hey, LaShira, how are you today? She said, good morning, Jeanette, and all the sweet yarny friends. LaShira, how are you? Liz Crochet and more, good morning. How are you? She said, hey, Miss Jeanette. Hi, everyone in the chat. How are you today? What is in you ladies' cups? What's on the hook? And how's the weather? The standard. We start off with the standard conversation. Hey, Lillian, good morning. Lillian said, hello, everyone. How are you today? Yeah, I grabbed this 12-ounce mug right here. I got it from Five Below. It keeps your coffee nice and warm. I called you, DOY. When you called me? Today? Yesterday? What day? I told you I'm hardly, and if you call me, you probably call me on Facebook, which I'm hardly ever on. I post to Facebook, but I'm hardly ever on Facebook. Facebook is not one of the social media that I really hang out at. Everybody have their different social media that they like the most. And TikTok became Instagram was my favorite, but now TikTok is, it's okay too. Every now and again, I have to stay away from all this nonsense. Coffee and scissors and my hair. Oh, are you getting ready to cut your hair, Liz? What are those scissors for, girl? What is those scissors for? This yarn feels so good. This is some loops and thread, impeccable worsted weight, but it feels good in my hand. It actually feels good in my hand. Usually I'll be like, that's kind of rough, but this one really feels good. Gloria said, I am good, Jeanette, and you? I'm doing good as well. I'm glad to see you too. Nothing but crocheting on a crossbody bag and haven't finished another halter and have 2 more after that. Waiting on breakfast to get done, drinking water. Oh, awesome, Gloria. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, you said yes, girl. My hair is so heavy, having headaches. Oh, wow. Yeah. You got to lighten your load, Liz. Liz, you're going to have to lighten your load, right? Wow. So yeah, so I'm just working on easier projects, making these hats. I'm actually glad I did get not commission, but I asked each person that I'm helping with these hats, I actually asked them that they need my help, and both of them said yes. And so I'm just going to make these hats, and I think that is where I'm at right now, just making hats. I do want to get started because I think I've made everything I wanted to make for the summer. I'm usually a season ahead. So I think I have made everything I want to make for the summer. And basically, I just want to get rid of what I've already created. And then I can go ahead and get started with fall and winter. I'll get started with fall and winter as long as I got my fan on, or as long as I am under some air. I'll go ahead and get it started. But only how I do something else for summer, as far as like a summer garment or anything related to the season, it'll have to be commissioned. Jackie said, I made a dessert yesterday, which is frozen fruits, and I added biscuit from Bisquick and baked it. So I'm having that with my morning. Oh, awesome. That's a nice treat, right? Awesome. Takesha, good morning. How are you? And welcome. How are you today? Welcome in. Welcome in. So yeah, I think the only thing that I would make right now regarding summer items, if somebody probably commission me for something, I might do it. But other than that, I have so many summer, things that I've already made. I really don't need to make anything. She would say, I'm fine, Jeanette. Tea in my cup and making some grand. Oh, you're making some Granny Square. Duchess, good morning. How are you? How are you today? Yes, that sounds nice. Hey, the beautiful Mimi, crafting with Cozy Fox. I love it. I love it, my friend. She said, good morning, my beautiful friend. How are you today? I know what you mean, Mimi, with trying to get your channel name or your business name. I would suggest to anybody, hey, Mimi D, one of my dessert squad. She said, hey, everyone, working and lurking. I'll drink to that. Yes, I would suggest to anyone that starts a business, that starts a YouTube channel, play around with a lot of names before you actually name yourself. And even with that, you might rebrand your name. I came up with DOYcreations, right? And then for my second channel, I came up with just piggying off DOY. And DOY is an acronym for Daughter of Yah. I did DOY Life, but I didn't realize, I don't care what name you come up with, somebody has the same name or a similar name. And I typed in DOY Life, and it's so many channels that has that name. And it's like, if somebody really was trying to find me, they will pull out those information even before me. So it's so crazy. Are you so welcome? Mimi from the Crafting with Cozy Fox said, hey, everyone. Takesha said, I'm great. Coffee in my cup, making halter tops, a halter top for my knees. Yay, that's awesome. Tina Bailey, good morning. How are you today? So good to see you. Thank you guys for coming in, and thank you for the thumbs up. Yeah, I just really been, I'm gonna change that name from DOY Life. I've been wanting to change this name right here, but more people are familiar with DOY Creations more than DOY Life. And I want to just, I don't care how clever you try to be with your name. Somebody has that name, and you be like, wow, I really thought I was being unique here. I really thought I was being unique. And it's nothing unique about it. It's like, why? Hey, beautiful Linda Simpson. How are you today? Another one of my dessert squad. She said, hello, my sweet Jeanette. Linda, how are you today? Good to see you. Crafting with Cozy Fox said yes. And because I have a local business, Tea and Stitches, people get confused. Cozy Fox was for my mobile craft business. So crafting seems better to add to YouTube. I understand that. Tina Bailey said, great day today seeing you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tina Bailey. Crafting what Cozy Fox said, I've got my second business with that channel, but it's hard to get going. Yeah, I am good. Thank you. I'm so glad you're doing good. That is good, Linda. Jackie said, yesterday we got together with Bible study friends. I missed their interaction because they had the last see what. Yeah, I know, right? Liz said, yes, I had to change minds. What you say, Liz? Liz said, yes, I had to change minds. No one could find me. So many with that old name. Yeah, Liz. Sometimes I'll be like, maybe I should just call my channel by my name. Because I used to, when I first started on YouTube, my name was DOYcreations 7. I had a 7 at the end of my name. And when people used to reference me, they used to always call me DOY7 Creations, 7 DOYcreations. That 7 could never be at the end of my title. I was like, it's just DOYcreations 7. But I had so many people moving the 7 to the middle, to the beginning. So I said, okay, then let's drop the 7 and not, call it DOYcreations 7. And it still seems to be hard too. Linda Sister said, hey, everyone in the chat. You say, Seta, help me figure it out. It's hard. It's hard because you want to be unique and you want your name and your channel kind of like stand off to say who you are. But I'm telling you, these names is really hard. Hey, there's my beautiful sister, guys. Christine, she said, good morning, sis, and everyone. Enjoy your day, sis. Love your earrings. God bless you all. Oh, thank you so much. How are you today? Thank you for being here, checking in on your list, sis. I appreciate that. Yes, Liz, it's hard. Having a custom URL for your channel helps. Yeah. Jeanette, your channel is easier to find without the 7 now. Yeah, and you know what? I was in someone live and they said, hey, DOYcreations 7. I'm like, I haven't had that 7 in years. But I guess that's what people remind you of. And then you're going to find out accounts with your birth name. Yeah, Dark Scott. I mean, it's just like, wow, what do you say? What do you say when you're trying to, stand out so people can know? So I guess I'm gonna leave well enough alone over here. But DOY Life, my second channel, I will be changing that name. It's just too many people got DOY Life. I was like, what? I was expecting everybody to have DIY, do it yourself. Okay, a lot of people got do it yourself, but I was like DOY. And before you choose a name, kind of like do a little background on it. That's what I didn't do. And that's what I would suggest people to do. Whatever name you're thinking about doing, put it in the search on YouTube and Google and anywhere else. So see if anybody got that name. Yes, I changed the URL to match my new name. Awesome. Yeah. My friends, do you have your custom URL? Yes, I do too. Jeanette, you can make a custom URL for that channel. You have enough people on that for, I think I do, right? I'm just trying to, when I didn't put like, when I made up my channel, DOYcreations, it's because I knew I wasn't doing one type of creation. So I didn't want to put myself in a box of saying crochet when I knew I was going to be making jewelry or I make sewing something. So I use creation to kind of like house it all under one umbrella. So if I'm saying creation, that may be jewelry making, that may be crocheting, that made me learn how to knit, how to sew. So it kind of falls under all the umbrella, but it's still a little, I don't know. My old name was a little bit of everything. So a little bit of everything was probably hard. Was it hard to find? Yeah. You only need 100. Okay. Where's my? I'm gonna turn off. I live here in Waukegan, Illinois. 40. Oh, okay. You're right around the corner from me. We are neighbors. Okay, hold on 1 second, guys. I just needed to turn that fan off. It's not hot enough where I need to. So we are neighbors, Liz. Awesome. Yeah, anytime you're doing anything, you want to make sure that you're doing your homework. You just want to make sure you're doing your homework. And even with doing your homework, you can still run into so many different things, right? So right now, this is my second channel, which is DOY Life. And I really thought I was doing something. I was like, daughter of y'all life. So here's my life. Here's my story. Whatever that may consist of, here it is. And then I typed it in. I'm like, oh my God, everybody got this name. Not just one other person, several other people. That's why I can't do mine yet. Only 32 people left. I'm like, before you get actually custom. Okay, I turned the thing off and I got hot. Good morning, Sharon. How are you today? Good to see you. I'm good. And you? I am doing good. Yes, lots of people with that name. Wow. Now I would have thought, Liz, a little bit of everything would have been so unique. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry for constantly getting up. Let me just put it beside me. Hold on. Let's just put it beside me. You ever be hot and cold? Yeah, I would have thought that would have been very unique. A little bit of everything. What kind of like umbrellas everything together, but even that happened to me with Cozy Fox, and nobody found me or went to the wrong channel. And so you could be asking people to subscribe to your channel, and if you got anything in that avatar besides your actual picture, they'll be subscribing to another channel thinking that they're subscribed to you. They be like, oh, well, maybe she doesn't post videos all the time or whatever it may be. So you got to be so careful with that. Even when I did DOYcreations on Instagram, now on Instagram it's DOYcreations 7. And the reason why I had to add the 7, I didn't know why I was adding the 7, but Instagram was asking me I needed to add another letter or number. And so I added 7. I said, okay, then I'll add the number 7. And someone in my commented and said, why was I using their name? Why am I using your name? And I'm like, I'm not using your name. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. It is a lie. You said true. But yeah, I think it's so important to like have your picture where people can see it's actually you, to make it a lot easier on people. Hey, another one of my what dessert swabs. Good morning, sis. How are you? You say good morning, Jeanette, and everyone in the chat. How are you today? Yeah. Oh, maybe that's how I do it. Yes, Ursula on Granny Square couldn't find me, and others said they said the same thing. Yeah, I mean it's so true. It is so true. To be like, I can't. Where are you? I can't. And then people give up. They be like, you know what? I can't find you. And well, that's that. It's like, you gotta like, I really believe a lot of people would have been on my DOY Life channel. But because it's so many DOYs live, DOY, I think today, probably, or one day this week, I will be changing that name and then seeing if that was the problem, because it's got to be something. It's got to be something. I know as many people, I have copy and paste their name, like literally copy and paste, and couldn't find them. I'm like, it's so hard. It is so hard. Mm. Oh well. That's a good point about the picture. Yeah, your picture is like they need to see you. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I use my name with the word design for my channel. Yeah, I think you're right. Just using your name. But when you get like such a common name, and you know, here is very, the names are very common. And it's like somebody could be looking for somebody and then found you. And you'd be like, oh my goodness. But we got to keep trying until we, you know, figure it all out and figure it out and keep it moving. I'm just going to keep it moving. This is not a multi-million-dollar type of situation, so I can't put too much emphasis on it, only because it'll drive you bonkers. It will literally drive you like, oh my goodness, what's the real deal, Holyfield? So yeah, guys, I got this these hats on my hook. Linda, let's see, is it your lunchtime, or what time is it where you're at? Is it dinner time? Yeah. So yeah, so I'm definitely going on one day this week. I'm going to be, you know, modifying that channel name and see with that help. All you can do is keep trying different things, hoping that that was the key. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if I freeze up, because I totally have no control of this. What if you only add your first name in front of DOYcreations? Jeanette, yeah. I don't, you know, the thing about it is DOYcreation is, a lot of people know me by that channel name. I think people can find me. I don't know. I'm trying to see. Let me try something out. I'm gonna try something. If I type, let me see something. I'm gonna pin yours right here. Let me just see something really quick. Hold on. I know. Let's see if I go. Hold on. Let me see. Let me get out of here. I'm gonna go up here, and I'm gonna search. I'm just typing my channel name. Search. See, when I put in DOYcreations, nobody else comes up with that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else name. I don't see another like channel name that comes up with that name. But if I do DOY life, let me see. If I do DOY life, see, I'm logged in, so it's only gonna pull up my information. I have to be logged out. I'm logged in to my I'm logged in, so it's not gonna do it right. I know when I'm not logged in, it's crazy. I'm dropping stuff, y'all. What? Yeah. 11:28 there, and it's 10:28 here. It is nearly time for my evening meal. I figured that I can hear you. Awesome. A little frozen, but my cable is patchy today. DOY Jeanette creates. I like that. Any one of my moderators can drop a link. That'll be good. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with DOYcreations, because I think with that there, I'm okay. It's just I'm thinking with that name it's okay, but any other thing is not. So again, I apologize in advance. My camera don't like me moving too much. You got to be like sitting still, and y'all, the struggles be real on these live streams. The struggles are real. I have to be still so it can be clear for you guys. You say I'm grabbing the link here to find you all. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. Hey, good morning, Lydia. How are you today? She said, good morning, just getting ready for work today. Awesome. Thank you for popping in to say hello to me. I don't know. I'm working on this hat, but this acrylic yarn is a medium 4, but it feels really warm in my hand. So I know my fan needs to be directly like on my hands for me not to get irritable. But every time I move, my thing is messing up. I already know. Let's bring you right here. I tell you guys, doing lives, they're fun, but sometimes they're a little annoying. Just a little annoying. Yeah. You said, yeah. No, thank you. Crafting with Cozy Fox. So if you guys are not part of my beautiful friend, please join her channel. I am so glad you are back in these YouTube streets. I know sometimes, life happens, y'all. Life happens. And sometimes, you got more priority things to do than posting videos, or posting any social media. Sometimes you just got to deal with life as it presents itself, and you got to prioritize things like, okay, what is important to me right now? And I need to focus in on those things. Lots of new connections for me. Liz said, yes, girl, my internet would be good all day. Then I go live and it sucks. My internet could be good. And then as soon as I go live, I got to start buffering. I got to start freezing. My camera is up there, but I look straight ahead at myself. I look kind of crazy looking up like that. I'd rather just look straight ahead. It's always something, but I can't. Thank you, my friend. It's been such a rough year. I'm happy to be back. I am glad you are back. Hey, Vicky from Got You Hooked. She said, happy Sunday, Jeanette, everyone. Just popping in to show some love. I appreciate that, Vicky, for your popping in for a minute just to say, hey, I hope you have a great and awesome day. Yeah, Liz, mine's the same way. I could be on the internet, and I would say, like, if it rains, the internet mess up. If it's too hot, the internet mess up. If it's too cold, the internet mess up. It don't matter what the situation is. My internet is going to give me the blues. I can refresh and reboot. I even got more. I got a device that supposedly help you with extra, Wi-Fi. That don't always work. So, hey, Constance. So sorry I'm late. I was watching Jurassic World. To be in your house, everyone. I hope you are having a great day and wish you a great weekend. Oh, thank you so much. No such thing as late. You get here when you can. Hey, Vera, how are you today? So good to see you. Yep, we have rain coming. It rained, girl. When I tell you it rained yesterday, it stormed. It never keeps me up the way it did yesterday. Hey, Granny D, how are you today? She's, hey, my cousin Jeanette. Hey, Fiber friends. How are you today, Granny D? One of my dessert squads. Yeah, it poured down like it was nobody's business, which I'm glad about because I was thinking about my plants, guys, because if you don't know, I am in the process of growing like green onions, red bell peppers, tomatoes, and celery. And I forgot last night to go out and water my plants, but I'm so glad I didn't because it rained and my plants got plenty of water. So that'll help save on my water bill. Liz said, hey, Grandy. Doing well. Glad to hear that. It did not rain here. Yeah, it poured down. Hey, Margaret, how are you today? She said, good morning. Glad I could catch you live. I am too. How are you doing today? Buffalo weather is usually a day behind yours, so it's coming. It's in the works. It is in the works on its way over there to you. And as I was just listening to the rain, I was like, you know what? We needed that rain. It has been like really pretty warm here in Chicago, and that's kind of well, Chicago weather is so unpredictable. It's kind of hard to say how it should be. Our weather is too unpredictable, but it has been in the 90s, and that's been pretty hot for us. Getting ready to wash my hair, so I'll be listening. Thank you, Granny D. Appreciate that. Wash all that long, beautiful hair. Mm. So yeah, guys. So that's what I'm glad. I'm like, oh my plants, you'll grow so much better with this natural rain coming down. You don't need all that tamper water that I use on you. So uh Linda Simpson said, hello, my yarny friends coming in. Hey, Aisha, good morning. How are you? You said, hey, Jeanette, everyone in the chat. How are you today? So yeah, so as you can see, I got two hats right now currently that I'm working on, and I'll just get back to this, in a minute. I don't know. I feel kind of, I don't know. I feel kind of lazy. I think today it's going to be one of those lazy days where I just don't want to do much. We all have those days where you're like, today is not a good day for me to do too much of anything. Too much of anything going to really not be good for me today. So I'm going to take it easy. When I feel like crocheting, I'll do an extra row or two. And when I don't, I'm just going to stop. That's why, guys, I can only allow myself 3 whips at a time on my crochet hook, because anything past 3 whips, I'm no good. I am absolutely no good. I get so tense. Okay, Linda. Thank you so much, Linda. I appreciate that. Anything past 3 whips, it is so not good for me. I'd be like, yeah, absolutely. It's all about balancing. It's all about balance. You deserve a break. You work hard. Yeah, you have to let yourself know that, because sometimes we just want to stay in motion and stay busy and stay this and stay that. I ain't staying nothing. When I want to stop, I stop. When I want to go, I go. I'm just not. Do a few stitches and sit it down and pick it back up. Do a couple of more stitches. Put it down. Eventually, it'll all get done. It'll all get done. Anybody else working on anything? You say, yes, girl, the anxiety. Yes. The anxiety is real. It's a real deal, y'all. It is so real. Yep, that's me, the whip queen. Yeah. I am not the whip queen. I put 3 things on my crochet hook, and after that, I see a lot of stuff, and I get so inspired by everyone and what they making, or crochet alongs and malls and all these different things. And I'll be like, nope, can't do it. Once I have my 3, I'll be like, don't do it, Jeanette. You're gonna start getting all anxious, and it don't work out. My best project is when I'm not on anyone's schedule. You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm not still working on your pride blanket, as long as I'm not on anyone's schedule, my creativity is really like good. But as soon as I feel like I need to go ahead and get it done, I don't know, I just get overwhelmed. I'm working on crochet shawl, knitted cow, a weaving project, and washcloth. Laugh out loud. I was watching Natasha. I was watching her video, one of her videos this morning, and she had a pattern for beginner's mosaic. Now, mosaic is one of those things I have not made anything using the mosaic stitch. And she had one for beginners. And I tell you, I was so lost on that video. I was like, this is it was for beginners, and she was making a dishcloth, and I couldn't understand what she was saying. I need to have fun with it. If not, I hate crocheting. I know if you're not having fun with your project, you got to sit that project down. You got to be like, you know what? This ain't it. This ain't it. I haven't tried that either. Yeah, I was looking at hers. I was just looking at some of her videos. I have learned so much from Nastasia. I have learned so many different stitches and patterns from her. And so so happening, something popped up on my feed from her. So I went back to her page, and then she said she had this mosaic dish towel for beginners. And I was like, okay. So I said, sometimes I like to watch a video to see if it's something that I can like do. And so I watched her video, and it's like a 7-minute video because I'm sure it's going to be repeated stitches. And I was like, what? Huh? I was so confused. I love her patterns visually, but have trouble following them. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I love her patterns as well. I have learned so much from her, but that mosaic thing that she was taking, I know I just got to watch it a few times, because that's how I was when I was doing the C2C, when I did the virus shawl, different stitches. I have to watch you a few times, and eventually I'll pick it up. You know, eventually if I watch it more than one time, I'll pick it up, because when I was doing the virus shawl, that stitch had seemed like it was virtually impossible for me to do, but I kept watching it. And to now I got it down packed. So sometimes we just got to constantly watch it. My blanket is a COVID project, because having COVID just really takes it out of you. How are you feeling today? I meant to ask you that. How are you feeling today, Constant? You said, I love Natasha. She is so, yeah, I know you're talking about Natasha. I have to learn a lot of fun stitches. Yeah, I knew you was talking about her. She is just amazing. I love her patterns. I love how she teaches things. I have learned a great deal from her, but I know with this mosaic, I'm just going to watch it a few times, watch Butterfly Dreams, crochet, watch her. So sometimes it's got to be the right person teaching you. But I was just messing around with it. It's not that I was getting ready to start anything. I just wanted to see would I be able to follow it. I learned virus shawl from Fiber Spider. Me too. He was the only one that I was able to follow. I was like, I tried so many people, because a lot of people always say for beginners, but I was like, I must be the beginners of the beginners of the beginners. You say I'm better, but I still have lots of congestions in my chest. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing better. Taking it one day at a time. Are you gonna be out today doing some? Are you gonna be out today working today? Liz said, I created a mosaic pattern, and after doing my first mosaic blanket. Oh, okay, Liz. Yes, he was very patient. He was very, very patient. And I think his video was almost an hour. I never clicked off of it. I never said, I got it now, because he was like, if you're still with me, you know, I was like, I'm right here. I'm not going to pretend like I got this thing. So I don't usually watch people tutorials when it be all those hours and all that stuff. I'll be like, oh, that's too long. But for that one, I had to stick in there, and then I got it. And every time I need to brush up on it, I go right back to that same tutorial. But I have made so many virus things that I'm just, probably for the fall, I'll make some more. Hey, good morning, Ursula from OM Grading Square. She said, hi, DOYcreation. Good to see you. I waited all day for this time, and then I'm like, oh, that's okay. There's no such thing as being late in my life. No DoorDash suspended me until I come back with a negative. Oh, wow. Well, that's kind of understandable, right? Um, yeah, that's kind of understandable because that is still going around and people are still being affected by it. So you don't want somebody to, you knew they was not feeling well. You don't want them to be better before that, right? I am just going back and forth with this fan. I guess I am just having I guess I'm just having one of those days or one of those moments. I don't know. I don't know. So that's all I'm going to be doing. I will say that's all I'm going to be doing today is working on hats, but that will not be the truth. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna do these hats when I feel like it. Yeah, I'm not mad about it. Totally. Yeah, I knew. I know you. I know you totally understand. It's just one of those things. I be seeing people like, you don't feel well, right? And you just gonna just go ahead and cough on me, right? Mm. I was standing by. I was standing by a man, and he just was coughing, and it wasn't even no covering of his mouth. It was none of that. I'm like, you're just gonna cough all out into the open, right? You're just gonna let it flow, huh? I'm like, you know what? People are so on the edge. You might want to consider covering your mouth because it's just me standing to you right now. But what if the wrong person was standing by you and you coughing like you trying to make someone sick? That's how he was coughing. I feel like, are you trying to make us sick? You said I am knitting some now. I'm not drinking anything now. Oh, okay. I know, right? You are knitting. All right, Ursula. Mm. I'm like, people are on the edge, and it really doesn't take much for people to go over the edge, and you just coughing and letting the germs go wherever it wants to go, and you just don't even care. You just don't even care. Uh, yes, that's real talk, right? A woman in Cole was doing that yesterday, and I actually left the air. I have dismissed myself, and I'll be like, "Are you serious?" You said, "Oh, our policy on wearing masks has been suspended." But I think that in future, people won't be shy to wear a mask if they have flu. Previously, wearing a mask used to be weird. Yeah, I mean, there was a time when you couldn't even put anything over yourself because that was a sign you getting ready to rob somebody. But now they had normalized it, right? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I have a coughing fit just laughing. I experienced that before. This is all before the C came out or anything. I remember I was on some public transportation and I had a coughing fit. I could not stop coughing, and I knew this cough was not going anywhere. And I was trying to hold back the cough, which made me cough even more. And so everybody started looking at me. So I got off the train, and then I got onto the next train. Had to wait, I don't know how long for the next train to come. The next train come, and as soon as I got on that train, that cough just came back with a vengeance. I was trying to get it all off the train, but when I got back on the train, it was a tingle in my voice, and it was just like it came back with a vengeance. You say trying to get in to see my doctor so I can make sure my lungs are okay, and had a coughing fit with the person who answered the. Sometimes it just bees like that. It just be like that. I see people in the gym with masks quite a bit too. I'm very concerned about that. Don't move. You're clear now, girl. Uh, there you go. If you sit nice and still, you're crystal clear. When I'm looking at when I sneeze, when I'm looking at myself, guys, I am clear, but okay. When I sneeze, I feel obligated to tell people I have allergies, laugh out loud. And I think even with allergies, you can't even have allergies anymore, right? You have allergies, and people look at you like, what's funny is the doctor just lifted their mask mandate when I got COVID, but I'm wearing the mask regardless, which is good to do. I hate that scratchy cough when I'm doing a live stream. Then it feels like I can't talk. It's like when you do a live stream, if I do a regular video, I don't have any issues. But as soon as you go live stream, everything wants to act up. It got me so that if I'm being still, I'm okay. And if I move, it moves with me. My camera moves with me. It's a hot mess, y'all. Nope. So many things are tricky now. Everything is tricky. I told you, people on the edge, so everything is so tricky. I gotta figure out what else I'm gonna do. I think when I go live again, guys, right now I'm on StreamYard doing live. I think next week when I go live, I might go live on my DOY live channel, and I'm gonna go on live on my phone, using my phone. Um, because I like to be crystal clear. I like to be clear. Everybody can see me. I know you don't have a problem hearing me because my volume is all the way up and I talk loud. So it's just that when I'm moving, it moves with me and it messes everything up. And it's so annoying. It's so annoying. Margaret say, when my husband sneezes, it is at least 8 times. Imagine what it's like to public when that I know, right? They want to call the doctor. Hey, Sanita make crochet items. Sanita, how are you today? Are you on a laptop? No, I'm on a desktop. I'm actually on a desktop. You said, Jeanette, do you have the paid version of StreamYard? No, ma'am. I sure don't. I don't have the paid version. I'm using the free version. Oh, and Granny says, I tell you what, whatever the case, you are looking so gorgeous today. That is a beautiful blue. This is a dress I'm wearing. Thank you. Yes, send the link from your laptop to your phone and be your own guest. I do it all the time. Okay. Granny D say, howdy to all. Phones are so much clearer. It got to do with the software. I think that's what I'm gonna try it out one day this week if I go live over on DOY live channel. I'm going to go live and I'll go on my phone to see how it looks. And I might be doing it from my phone if if it's clear. Because sitting still, I like to move around, guys. All those earrings you got on from that. Yeah, right. Yep, they sure are from my Happy Meal. I'm good. I'm good. Yesterday, the storm knocked me out. Oh, wow. The storm knocked you out. Yeah, we got that storm too, Sanita. That's usually the storm does knock me out, but it didn't last night. That way, when you send the link from your laptop to your phone, just follow the comments on your laptop or desktop. Yeah, I'm going to have to go that route and see, is that more sufficient for me? Because right now, any movement I do is going to, have me all blurred out, and that's never a good thing. If the comment's not jumping, then I'm blurred. If it's not blurred, it's always something. I just want to have a nice live and call it a day, but it's always something, right? That's life. You say those earrings are firecracker, like Triple C says. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, that was some earrings from my Happy Meal. It made me so sleepy. Now, it made you sleepy, but it kept me up. Sanita, it kept me. And usually it'll make me sleepy, and I sleep. And honey, I'll sleep straight through it. However, some reason last night, and plus, I think I don't know if it was the rain or someone was popping fireworks last night, and I'm just so over fireworks. Anybody else like fireworks? I cannot stand those things. I cannot stand fireworks. And because they start early, they end late, and it's so annoying. And it seems like they start right when I'm trying to relax and wind down and get into my sleep position. And then I'm hearing all this fireworks, and then it was thundering. So I had a combination of noise last night that really kept me up. You say, I fell asleep on the Challenger and didn't wake up till 6. Oh wow. I've only done a live stream from my laptop once. Imagine was not easy and clear as your image now. I never did it again. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, guys. You do the best you can, as much as you can, and try not to allow it to, dictate how your day gonna be. Sometimes I can tell when I'm getting ready to clear up because it kind of freezes a little bit. But a lot of times I can't tell until I go back and watch the replay, and I try to see how long I was on before I start messing up, or I see what type of movements was I doing, and all that shenanigans. I cannot stand fireworks. Neighbors down the road do them. They scared or scared out. They scare out cattle, and we are outside making sure they don't break through the fence. Oh wow. I know, and I'm like, it was thundering last night, and also it was those fireworks, and I'm like, guys, for crying out loud, just stop. Any plans for today? Yeah, actually, I do got some plans for today. Usually, I let my day goes where it wants to go. I be like, day, I'm not going to schedule you. You schedule me, but yeah, I'll see how it works out. I don't like it either, just the sake of our past. Yeah, I mean, it just nonstop. It just nonstop, and everything going on. It's kind of hard to decipher which is which. Is you like, was that fireworks? Was that thundering? Was that thundering? Was it firework? I could not separate the two last night. I could not tell from the other because it was thundering real loud, and it was fireworks real loud. I'm like, oh my goodness. You say scared. You said we don't need fireworks in Buffalo. If we only hear a few, we get scared. Her sound like guns. Yeah, yeah. I agree. Oh no, Mark, I can't see why you don't. Yeah. I'm scheduled my day around load shedding power outage. We're on stage 4, so power out 3 times daily for 2.5 hours at a time. Wow, Ursula. Wow. Is that something you guys do all the time? Is that, I don't know. That sounds really weird. Is that to maintain, power? Right, Liz. We have talked with the sheriff department. They will be patrolling our areas during the 4th of July. Girl, the 4th. The 4th, I want to go a place where they don't do anything on the 4th. Because I'm so over all the shenanigans. I'm so over all of the loud the loudness of everything. Stage 4 is a bit too much for me. I prefer stage 1. I'll stage none. Wow, Ursula. Ooh, that is something to deal with, right? That is something to deal with. Ah, that just lets you know how important it is to get prepared for things that may be, coming down the pipeline. You like, okay, let me make sure that I got batteries and flashlights and candles and you know what I'm saying? Different things that run off, batteries. Hi, Elaine from Hook That Yarn. She said, hello, Jeanette and everyone. Elaine, how are you today? I know, Granny D. That would be such a headache. Oh, thank you, my friend, to my pretty girl in blue today. Love you, sweetie. I love you too. Thank you so much, Ursula. And you know that you're super, you're super, you're super, super, super. And that just steals my joy because I can't even sing and move the way I want to without it just like messing up. It's so annoying. I'm gonna try my phone and hopefully that'll work out better. Oh yes, you don't know should you look up to the sky to see a fireworks or ducks down on the ground for gunshot? I know, Liz. You like, what? Am I looking up for the fireworks or do I just? That's a good one, Liz. Liz, that is a good one. That is so true. I mean, so true. That is so true. Am I looking up to see the fireworks or do I just drop down and go into bed to hide from gunshots? I know for the 4th of July is going to be a combination of the both. I don't even get the whole concept of shooting. I never understood that. I just never understood the necessity of shooting your gun. I don't get that. And so many people get shot innocently. I cannot even stand. I can't even stand looking at the news after the 4th of July. I just can't even stand looking at it. It's so annoying. You say I am in Victoria listening and knitting. Awesome. Awesome. That's what I mean about being scared over here. Not sure how I can feel about this year. It's so annoying. You can move and then you get blurry. Just sit still for a moment and it recovers. So don't feel like you got to sit still all the time. We'll tell you when you're blurry. Ah, oh, you said ammos is too expensive to randomly shoot. I mean, on that day, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. The older I get, the more annoyed I get. That's when you always know you're getting older, right? I get so annoyed so easily. And I'm like, y'all stop. 1 to 2 o'clock in the morning, it's still going on. It's like, why? How is that celebrating anything? That is just so annoying. Well, people gonna be people and people gonna do them. So what can you do? Hi, Doris. Good morning. How are you? And welcome. You say good morning, everyone. Doris, how are you today? And welcome in. True story. Laugh out loud. Hi, Gigi, the crochet queen. Gloria. She said, hello, everyone. Working and lurking. How are you today, Gloria? We get annoyed sooner because we don't have time to wait. We just don't. We don't have no time to be wasting. Like, I feel like I've wasted all the time that I can waste. And now my time is so precious and dear to me. And so when I hear that, I get so annoyed and I'm like, just stop. But they still there. They're still on the celebration mode. And I'm so over it. I'm so over so many things. Hi, Regina from Adonis World. How are you today? She said, hello, everyone. Regina, how are you today? Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate everyone being here with me today. I don't know. My energy is I don't feel energized. I want to feel energized. I do. I really do. And not that I don't have any energy, because I do have energy. It's just that, if I, move the way I like to move, I'm gonna mess up. Um, I'm doing pretty good trying to keep the house cool in this heat wave. I just got my plants water and working on breakfast for the kiddos. Thank you, Doris, for letting me know. I am so glad. I know, trying to keep these houses cool. Wow. Thank you. 44. Yes, that is awesome. Um, yeah, we've been trying to keep the house all nice and cool at the same time. Take a day of rest, girl. Yeah, Liz. Actually, I rest on Saturday. So yesterday was my rest day. I relaxed and took it easy. Was just watching movies and watching a little YouTube. So today, because the weather is going to be so beautiful today, because our high is 80 degrees Fahrenheit, which is it's only like in the 70s right now Fahrenheit, and I want to get out there because we've been getting these 90s, 92 weather, and getting some of this more pleasant weather. It's a great time for me to hang out and just enjoy my day. Hey, Priscilla. Would you say yesterday was the challenge? So today, I'm sorry, let me see. Yesterday was the challenger. So today, Monday and Tuesday, I'm off, just relaxing. Awesome. Hey, Priscilla from Distinctive Crochets. How you putting for Jeanette and everyone? I see you're sporting your new yeah, I'm sporting the new ones. They look fabulous. I'm well today. I hope to get some crafting done today. Yes, Priscilla. You know what they say, get her done. My friend, I'm headed off for the farm. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, Mimi, Crafting with Cozy. If you guys are not familiar with her, check her out, guys. She's so beautiful and so crafty. Her name is Mimi, but her channel is Crafting with Cozy Fox. So, Mimi, enjoy the farmer's market. I haven't been to a farmer's market in so long. Yeah, thank you, Mimi. So happy to reconnect with everyone. Have a beautiful Sunday. You as well. Have a great Sunday. Yes, I haven't been to a farmer's market in so long. Oh my goodness. I think I would love to go to one. I like to support the local farmers, and you know what I'm saying? They put all the work into getting everything together. And I think their prices is a whole lot more reasonable than stores. And I think their products, their produce is more, I don't know, more I don't know. Is it more healthier? Could be. Probably not. I don't know. It seems like it's more healthier. Maybe because they're not using as many chemicals as the farmers have to use. Everybody talk to Priscilla. You said I'm practically outside the door. Go ahead, my friend. Go ahead. Jeanette, we will need to get coffee together. Yeah, Liz, we got to. We have to. If one of my moderators can drop Liz link, that would be so awesome. That would be so awesome. Yeah, we definitely got to get some coffee together. Like I said, if you're going to try to do anything, try to do it when the weather is pleasant and nice outside. Try to do it then. Thank you so much, Ursula, for dropping Liz link. If you can drop Gigi, that'd be good. Hi, Renee from Natural Nene 61. How are you today? Hi, Sharon. Good morning. She said, hello, Jeanette, everyone. You look pretty, Jeanette. Getting ready to go out to celebrate my husband's birthday. We'll keep you running in the car. Oh, thank you so much, girl. Celebrate good times. Come on. I know that's right. Awesome. Hey, Craft Buddy Rose. That's beautiful, Tina. How are you today? Tina say good morning, Jeanette, and everyone in the chat. Sunita lives close by too. Yeah. I think me and Sunita even closer. Hey, Mr. Dean, how are you today? You say good morning, everyone. Mr. Dean, how are you today? Liz said thank you so much. Time to sit still again. Okay. Thank you for dropping Gigi, the crochet queen. Time to sit still again. And if you could drop Gloria, that'd be cool. When my kids were little, every night we would take the kids to see fireworks at Disneyland. So I have no internet. I have no interest anymore. Yeah, the show are pretty, but lost internet. Yeah. Yeah. Gloria said thanks. Thank you for dropping the other Gloria link. She said thanks. Yeah, guys. So that's I don't know. I gotta be still because y'all, the struggles are real. They are real, but it's okay. You guys got lots of patience with anybody lives that you go into and they start messing up and you stay right on. That's why when people tell me, oh, I'm working and lurking, I'm like, good. So that way you don't see how often my internet messes up. Because this is a brand new laptop. It has nothing to do with this. This is a brand new laptop. This is high-speed internet that I'm paying for. And this is StreamYard that I'm using. So I have all the tools that I need to have a good live, and yet I still run into issues. But it's okay as long as you guys can hear me and see me every now and again. Okay, then that should be that should be okay. I got a sit skill. I feel like I feel robotic. I feel like I'm just like a robot. Like, be still, just so this thing can focus in on me. And I guess it has everything to do with my camera up there. I actually supposed to be looking at my camera up there, but I look crazy looking up. I don't know. You might want to connect your laptop directly to your internet. My modem is right behind me in the next room, but I can be right there next to my modem, and it'll still mess up. It's just the nature of what it is. So what I am going to be doing is just trying again on my just trying again, guys, on my phone, and then we're going to see how the phone works out. And if the phone works out, then we're going to move right along with the phone. Yeah, let's do it like that. Now, you guys know I usually run a it is winter here and I'm enjoying fresh, crunchy apples. It's true what they say. Apples are delicious in the winter. Is that what they say? Is that the saying there? Apples are delicious in the winter. I like apples anytime, but I love Honey Crisp apples. I used to work at a food store, a grocery store, and we had to learn every type of apple there was. And apples have so many different names, the Granny Smith, the Gala, the Honey Crisp, the Red Delicious. And we used to have to know every name of every apple from just looking at the apples. And I was just so intrigued how before you became a cashier, we used to have a store in the United States called Dominic's. And I used to work at that store, and we had to know all the produce. You had to know it. And the only how you had to look at a chart or something like that is they never wanted you to look at that chart. They always want you to just look at the produce and find out what it is, because they feel like looking at the chart slows down the lines. And so we had to learn every type of apple, different things. And I didn't even know it was that many different names of apples. Marcus, I live in an apple growing region in Minnesota. It is great. Awesome. Yes, apples are supposed to be a winter fruit. I've heard it before, but now I agree. I like the top red apples. Granny Smith is too sour for me. Jessica loved Granny Smith apples. Granny Smith apples, yes. Now, Ursula, I would have thought you loved the Granny Smith apples. I remember Dominic's. You remember Dominic's? I used to work for Dominic's, and we had to learn. I mean, we literally had class to learn every produce that was out there because they said if it doesn't have a sticker on there, a barcode, like everything has a barcode that you can scan. But sometimes the vegetables and fruits don't have it, so it's good for us to know the name of it. And then you actually used to get tested before we got tested before we became cashiers. And if you passed that test, that means that you had good memories. Right now they could not give me a test based on my memories. I would not, if it wouldn't have a barcode on it, I would be lost in the sauce. You said no, I love Granny Squares. Yes, if I had to get tested right now on something like that where you have to know all the names of things, I would be like, no, that would not be a good thing for me right now. Not that I don't have a good memory. My mind wants to remember what it wants to remember. My mind, it says, I don't want to remember that. So I don't remember that. Oh, I'll remember that. It remembers that. So I'm just at that stage where it remembers what it wants to. And things that I want to forget, it would not let me go. I'll be like, oh my goodness, I don't want to remember that. It just be holding on to me for dear life. I'll be like, oh my God, let me go. This is my second cup of coffee. Well, I just make a pot and I make in my pot that I have, it makes 2 cups of coffee. So this I had breakfast and wait, is this the same cup? No, this is my second cup of coffee. So yeah, I will not be having any more coffee today. This is not caffeine free. So it's kind of giving me some sort of kind of wannabe energy. Is that a pink lavender crochet scarf behind you on your right? Yes, it is. It sure is. It's kind of frizzy. You able to see that? It is. I have memory problems, but when somebody says there's yarn sale, it sits in my mind even while I sleep. How many people can relate to that? You get somebody tell yarn sale, it just sit right there. It won't let you go. Good morning, sweet things by Jai. How are you today? Say hello, Jeanette, and everyone. I'm glad I was able to catch your live today. Me too. I've been around for a while and saw the clear scarf when the image was clear. My image is not always clear. Hey, Donna. How are you today? Yeah, when it's clear, you get what is over there. What is it? Left is right. Oh, over there. Y'all know is it. It's hard. It's hard. Yeah. It's hard. Yeah, my brains would be like, yeah, we're gonna remember that today. Nah, we're gonna forget that today. And as soon as I tell myself that I'm not gonna forget something, be for a certain that I am gonna forget it. Because I told myself I'm not gonna forget it. I'd be like, I'm not gonna forget that. I ain't gotta write that down. I'm not gonna forget that. That's important. I'm not gonna forget that. And yeah, as soon as I finish that last statement, it's gone. It's gone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. It's gone. So yeah, guys, thank you all for, just hanging out with me, clear or unclear. It feels like that. What's that commercial? Clear unclear, clear. Oh man, but I am going to definitely use my phone next week, or something, not next week. Use my phone throughout the week and see if that works better. If that works better, then that is where I'm going to be, yeah, doing my live. See, when I move my hand over here trying to just show the comments, and then they don't want to. Okay, you speaking to everyone. Thank you. You're doing good today. I am so glad to hear that. I'm doing good as well. I am doing good as well. It's amazing. You can look over there. You look straight ahead to see yourself. I look this way to my right, to you guys left to see the comments. Wouldn't mind if the comments was a little bit more on my, not on my screen, because you don't want to have to put your finger, you don't want to have to put your finger to see the comments, but I wouldn't mind if I didn't look over that way. And I think what happens is, because I got to look this way to see the comments and look this back way to look at myself, I don't want to just keep my head to that side. It's a whole thing, y'all. Y'all think when people be doing their lives, it's an easy thing. It's not. I'm doing good, enjoying my rest. We all need a bit of rest now and then. Yeah, I did. I had a nice, relaxed day on yesterday where I just relaxed and watched a couple of interesting movies. It's two movies I watched. It's questionable why I watched it. It was I watched an old movie called A Mother's Love, and then I watched another movie with Lawrence Fishburne called Outnumbered. And I'm like, both of those movies was questionable. I was like, I really didn't understand the plot. Y'all ever watch movies and you finish watching it and you like, what's the motivation here? What is this? What was it trying to say? Outnumbered, I didn't understand the ending of that movie. And A Mother's Love, the title got me. I was like, oh, A Mother's Love. She's going to go best for her children. A mother's love, you do anything for your children. I don't know. That was the mindset for me when I clicked on these movies, right? But when I watched them, I was like, I don't even understand this movie. I don't even know what was the plot. You said hubby came here with tea and milk tart. I said, sweetie, you can keep that milk tart. Is more for you. I'm enjoying an apple, number 3 of 4. I love. Oh wow! So those are some delicious apples. If you eaten that many. Interception was a brain bleed movie for me. Haven't watched it since. I started to click on that one, but I don't know. You just watch certain movies and it just be like, what was the? I don't know. It's like I'm not a screenwriter or anything like that, but I think the story should have ended another way, or I don't know. I don't know if they was trying to leave a cliffhanger for part 2. You know how sometimes movies end with a cliffhanger, and you be like, "Oh man, I could tell there's going to be a part 2 to this movie." Or I do not watch a movie. I do not watch a movie if I have not read the comments or reviews. I'm too old to just invest 90 minutes into something. Because you know what? You can't get that time back, right? You're like, I invested this time into this movie, and this movie is like, what? Huh? What? I was so confused. And so when I got ready to watch, each one of these movies was like an hour and a half or an hour and probably 50 minutes or something like that. When I got ready to watch movie number 3, I watched about 5 seconds of that movie. I was like, nope, I don't like the direction it's going. And I'm not going to get another movie my time like this. I clicked right off of it. Hey, Lady T, things that blings. She's Jeanette and everybody. I hope all are having a great day. I am. And I'm thankful for another day. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate All right, my internet went straight out. It went out and oh God. All right. So I tell you what, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live here today. On work. Have a great day. Okay. Anyway, I froze. It went out. I'm back in. But anyway, I was getting ready to text saying that the internet went out. Everyone, I'm going to go ahead and end this live chat early today. And then next week we'll try using my phone. Hopefully that'll work. I can tell my internet is still messing up. Love you guys. Thank you all for hanging in there with me today. And I will have to see you guys on next week. All right, guys. Love you all. Take care. And I'll see you guys in our next live on my phone. Hopefully that'll work out a little bit better. All right, guys. Love you all. Bye for now.